Welcome back, folks. I'm going to get right to it today. I'm going to do something a little different today. And what I'm going to do is start a discussion. I'm going to give you a scenario and for you to think about. Now, I don't want you folks to answer your questions underneath. You know, your detailed plans, where you're located, especially where you're located. You don't have to do that. You can have a discussion down below, which is what this is for. It's also a video for you to share to those others that may or may not be thinking like we are, to get them thinking a little bit. So please do not put your location, all right? If something were to happen, if shit ever hit the fan, something major happened, where are you? Are you at work? Are you on a trip? Are you on a vacation? Are you traveling? Are you within a day's walk from your house? Let's say you're in your vehicle and you've gone to an appointment, or you're at work and something happens and you were not able to use your vehicle for any reason whatsoever, and you were on foot. Look at your daily or your weekly routine. The furthest away from your house, think about that. If you travel 100 miles once a week from your home and something happens right there and you were not able to get back by a vehicle, you were on foot, do you know how to get back on foot? Do you follow the main drag? Do you take side routes? Do you have something with you like water and food, appropriate clothing, comfortable footwear? Because if you're walking, you're not gonna want to get blisters, folks. All right. So if you were somewhere on a business meeting and you had to do a suit and a tie and dress shoes, do you carry a pair of sneakers or comfortable walking foot gear? So if something does happen, you can walk that 100 miles. So let's just say that happened. Do you have, say if it's 90 degrees, do you have something to protect yourself from the sun, the heat? Do you have food? Do you have something with you so you can stay hydrated? If it's in the middle of winter, do you have warm clothing? Do you have food? Do you have a means to eat that food? Maybe it's granola bars or whatever, canned meat, beef jerky. Do you have a means to get home? Have you discussed it with your loved ones, how long it would take you to get home? Because it probably wouldn't be safe for them to go looking for you, right? So if they've gone looking for you and you've taken another route because the main drag wasn't safe for whatever reason, you're going to miss each other, right? So that could become a vicious cycle. So have you discussed how long it would take you to get home? Do you have a time frame? And the weather's going to hinder that quite a lot, right? So have you had that discussion with your loved ones? Have you even thought? Do you know of somebody that may have not even thought of how to plan for something like that? And it may never happen, right? It may never happen, but just in case, because we never know, folks. So this video is for you to make sure that you have all your ducks lined up in a row, and maybe you can share it for others to think about, all right? Now, if you are away from home, let's say you work away from home. Now, I'm not sure if this family I'm going to refer to watches my channel, but AL and BL, north of me, quite a ways, right? If BL was working when something happened and he could not drive his vehicle and he was on foot, we have never had this discussion, but it's a discussion that I don't think ever needed to be said, because it was just a given that he would know that he could come here and he could rest up, and because I know that he's going to want to continue on his way, but he can stay here and rest up, and I will send him on his way when he is ready, when he is rested up, with enough food to get where he needs to go. Okay, to me that's a given, and I'm pretty sure he already knows that. So have those discussions. If you're away and something happens and there's someone that you know along the way, have that discussion with them to see if if they need to rest up, or if they need to replenish water or get some more food into them, so you can, or they can, continue on their journey home. Should have that discussion. Okay, you should have, and it might be a given, just like it is with AL and BL. So it's just a good discussion to have, I think. And again, I don't want to know your location. You can give the state if you would like. I have no idea where a lot of you are. I know some of you are out of the country. So your climate is going to be a little bit different than mine. So today it's like almost 30 degrees, the sun is shining, I'm in a t-shirt, and I'm in a bandana. So have those discussions. I'd be curious to read if you have a detailed plan in place for that distant place where you may be at and forced to walk home. Now, for those of you who may have children in a school, have you thought about how you were going to do that? How were they going to get home? How are you going to get them home? Do you have a plan where they sit still and you come and get them, or you know of somebody that is going to come and get them and bring them home? So there's a lot of scenarios, and someone suggested this video quite a while ago, and I thought it was a good one. So I'm making it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Especially share if you think somebody may need to be thinking like this. And there will be more. So thank you again for watching. I appreciate it. Something to ponder about. Okay, folks? Thank you for watching. Come again.